sidewalk chalk. You better watch what you do, because the sidewalk chalk can get carried away. So you better watch what you say, Like that song that WCOU used to play all the time. Remember that song? But anyway, the city of Cincinnati still has calxophobia. They do, because they still haven't dropped the charges in the sidewalk chalk case. Because I had the arraignment for it on Wednesday. And the sidewalk chalk case is going to go to trial on August 6th, so that's going to be interesting. But the city still won't drop the charges, but I've got a bunch of photos here of the sidewalk chalk stuff. The sidewalk chalk incident. Yeah, that's right. So, see, the first photo I have here. Now, most of these photos are from Friday night, and one of them, the last one, though, is from Saturday afternoon. But this is from Friday night down at Pyatt Park when we use sidewalk chalk. It says, "Corporations are not people," and it's in pink chalk. Pink, so it blends in with all the bubble gum. But anyway, that says corporations are not people. And this is Occupy. And this, we are the 99%. That's right. And you can see other people have been using chalk too. See, there's other slogans down there on the sidewalk. But see, we were afraid it was going to rain, so I really didn't put a whole lot of effort into these sidewalk chalkings, because it looked like it was going to rain. So I didn't want my work to be ruined. But anyway, here's, see, free speech, which is kind of ironic considering the reaction to it. Here's another chalking. Corporations are not people. That's right. Corporations are not people. Can you believe that? Can you believe we chalk something like that? And then later on, though, like it was like a day or two after this. Now, one of the reasons we did all the chalkings that weekend on Friday and Saturday is because that's when the World Choir games are in town. There's like a bunch of out-of-town visitors and stuff walking around. And somebody on the internet, after seeing this, they said, "Oh, I thought Occupy. I was hoping Occupy Cincinnati would come back." But then I was walking around the city and I saw "Corporations are not people" chalked on the sidewalk. So then when I saw that, I knew Occupy Cincinnati was still around. So they said that. So see, we're still showing our might with that. Corporations are not people again. And this time we split into groups and we walked around the city. I hit like the east side of downtown. And this is what I did. Corporations are not people. Corporations are not people. Once again, you can't evict an idea. Try as though they might. This is still on the east side of downtown where I did this. See, you can't evict an idea. That's on the sidewalk. Occupy. Wall Street steals. And then this was Saturday afternoon. We ain't going away. And the peace bike is in the background. See? This is down at Pyatt Park again. And the peace bike is parked down there. And this is like right before the police caught up with us. We ain't going away. This proves it too, because we ain't going away. And then after that, I chalked where it says corporations still aren't people, but I wasn't able to get a picture of it because that's when they were after us. But see, that's what we did. That's sidewalk chalk. So, and I went into court on Wednesday for the arraignment, and it was funny too because it was I don't even remember what the judge's name was. It was a magistrate judge that I never heard of. But I went into the courtroom and they had the arraignments. I was the first person called. Oh, they had all those people in there. I was the first person called up for the arraignment, except for the people who were like inside the little room there with the bench who were being held in jail. But other than that, I was the first person called in there, and the judge says you're being charged with riding on the sidewalk. This carries a maximum penalty of something like I think she said $150 fine. But I thought on the internet it says $50. But the judge was a woman, and I think she said $150 fine. But she says does not carry jail time. She says how do you plead? I said not guilty. She said okay, go down to the office down there and they'll set your trial date. So I did. So that was amusing. And what's especially amusing about that song, about the sidewalk chalk, is watch what you do, which is true because you really do have to watch what you do when you have sidewalk chalk. When you're part of the 99% and you have sidewalk chalk, you really do have to watch what you do, or they'll get you. That's right. We have to watch what we do, or if we don't want to get a ticket for chalking the sidewalk. But of course, the Wall Street, of course, doesn't have to watch what they do. They just do whatever they want. See, it's only the 99% that has to watch what they do. So I guess that's really what that song was about. So anyway, that's going to be pretty interesting because with the trial coming up on August 6th, which is a Monday, of course. So there's another thing of interest there. And it was weird going into the arraignment on Wednesday because they have like this room where you go in. There's like a big main room that looks like a church. It looks almost like the inside of a church because they have pews and stuff. But then there's like a glass encased area up near where the judge's bench was. And when they call you up for your arraignment, you go in that little room there. And the people out in the outer area can all hear you and everything. So it was pretty interesting. So it was cool going into court. So maybe I should get tickets for sidewalk chalking more often, just because it's just so much fun to go to court. Man, so much fun.